There is a brand new theme park here in Orlando.
Let's go have an epic day.
We are here bright and shiny and kind of sort of early. The park hours for us today are 11 to 9 p.m. This will change as the park actually opens and stuff, but since we are still technically in previews, hours are a little bit weird. However, they have started doing early entry for resort guests. So today that started at 10 a.m. I know the past couple days we've seen some crazy videos and stuff of lines, but you do also have to remember those people are getting here before they're even allowing people to walk into the park or walk through security. So don't let that stuff scare you. We walked up 10 minutes before 10 a.m. and we walked right in.
When you get into Epic, you can either kind of go right or left. Obviously, you'll want to kind of figure out which way you're going based on what land you're wanting to start in. Basically, they're holding us essentially right before Berk. So that's where we're going to start. On the right side of the park, you've got How to Train Your Dragon first on the right, and then followed by Ministry of Magic. On the left is Super Nintendo World, and followed by Dark Ministry.
Dark Ministry, Dark Universe.
Thank you. I have Harry Potter on the brain, can you tell?
I don't think we're going to go crazy in depth of the rope drop strategy stuff, just because right now they only have certain lands open and we're still in preview, so it's hard to say if that's actually going to be the case when the park actually opens. So don't take too much stock in that. When it gets closer to time and they announce what will be open for early entry, pay attention to that.
Yeah.
But for us, the first thing we're doing today is the thing I've been dreaming about for years.
While we're waiting, what are you most excited for today?
Isle of Berk, because we didn't do that at all last time, and that's all I want to do today.
Spoiler, we've done a whole podcast about our first time here, so if you missed that, go listen to that, because I feel a lot of good tips and tricks. I think I'm honestly excited for Ministry of Magic.
Also, you want to know 2 funny stories? One, we finally broke down and bought a wand the other day so that we could use it today, and we forgot it at home. Oops.
It's fine.
Also, other funny thing, I asked you guys on Instagram yesterday for this video because I was trying to figure out how we wanted to do it, and I was like, do you guys care more about the vibes? So just showing the lands and the characters and the ambiance and just our day, or do you want more tips and tricks and stuff? And it was literally 50-50 split, and a lot of you voted, so
all right.
It's pretty funny.
Here we go.
They're letting us in.
This is Berk.
We've made it to Isle of Berk. This is the portal that we definitely wanted to do most today. We're probably going to be spending a lot of time in here. This is based off of How to Train Your Dragon, which is one of my favorite movie franchises ever. So good. This land is so beautiful. I love it.
There's tons of characters. We're going to eat some yummy eats, drink, hopefully a drink if we can manage to get in there and find it and everything. And spoiler, there's even a Toothless Meet and Greet.
All right, let's go.
Okay, yeah, no, it's okay. This person is not in you. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's a bit sensitive about you. Yeah, Toothless, but he's a friendly, harmless person. You guys are harmless, right? Okay. Well, come on over and see if I can warm up to you, okay? All right, now here's the big one. Let's see. Okay. Toothless, be friendly.
Yeah, see it.
Oh, there it is. But no, they're not acting.
Well, we just met Toothless.
And I'm not okay. That was so good. I feel like a baby right now.
That even got me a little bit. That was...
Well, and I've heard that Hiccup's not always out there, so just be aware that if you are doing that meet and greet, you may or may not get to meet Hiccup. But Hiccup and Astrid were there, and I wasn't expecting that. And I wanted to do that for a long time, and I'm not okay. That was so good.
That was the moment that Kayla dreamed about for years. Ever since they announced that they were bringing How to Train Your Dragon to Epic, that that was the moment that she was dreaming of, getting to meet Toothless.
I already look like a hot mess now.
It's
just
fine.
like, oh my god, that was so good. Just be prepared that this will be something, because it's a character meet and greet, and those lines can't get very long. It's a very popular meet and greet. So I would say, like, if it's a really big priority, and maybe you want, like, if you're not wanting to wait in a long line, or you're not willing to wait in a long line, doing this early in the day is going to be better, because later on, it's going to be a lot hotter, and you know, I wouldn't necessarily say that you need to rope drop it. Probably doing some rides might be a better use of your time, but for us, this was like my number one thing I wanted to do today.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we did. So now I think there's not a ton of people in this land right now, which is great. So I think we're gonna wander around and take some photos, even though I look like a hot mess right now, but
It's
I will
fine.
look
You're
like
still-
more of a hot mess later.
You're still beautiful.
Oh my god.
Also, do you like Kayla's?
Also, Toothless was I don't know how well you could hear in the video because I did it on my phone, but Toothless, my shirt reminded him of
an eel.
And so he was like, oh no. It was very funny.
It was really fun.
Funny. Anyways, okay. I think let's wander around a bit. We found the kids' play area in this land, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks really fun. I think there's not a ton of kids in there, so I think we maybe need to go take a little peek. This is the cutest thing. It's Toothless. Your little kid can like seesaw.
What does this lever do? That's so fun. There's just detail all over. You even have little drums. This is like a second water fountain I've seen in this playground area alone. This playground,
Adorable. So adorable.
it's also very shaded, although it's like hot in like some areas. There's great shade and great fans. There's water fountains everywhere.
Lots of places for the parents to sit, and it is accessible too. They do have ramps as well as stairs.
Yeah, this is great. This will be great for the kiddos for sure.
But now we are gonna go stand in a hot line because I think it's time for a snack. It is a hot day. It is hot. So we came inside of Mead Hall. Hi, is that our Mead? Ooh, so we made it inside of Mead Hall, and our Mead just arrived, but we also stopped by and got our mac and cheese cone. These have been like the snack in this park. Most people have gotten the PB&J cone, but we kind of wanted to mix it up and try the hot, it's like the Spitfire Dragon mac and cheese. So it's like hot chicken, like hot honey, shredded chicken, chimichurri. It looks so good. This is also one of the few like walk around snacks that you can get. Pretty much all of the restaurants in this park are kind of like this, where you come and you sit at a table, you order through mobile order in the app, and then they bring your food to your table, which can take a really long time. So I do appreciate that we did finally find a few walk around snacks.
I love that it has Toothless on it.
So cute.
It smells so good. Okay, let's shut up and try
Here's
this
your
thing.
fork. Just get a little bite here. Wow.
That's yummy.
Ooh, and that has some kick to it.
It's not like crazy spicy. I love that chimichurri on it. It gives it a nice flavor.
That's delicious.
Nice and creamy with the mac and cheese.
No, this mac and cheese is so creamy, and the chicken is really good. Oh, they actually have more in the cone.
That's good.
I was worried all the toppings were on top.
Yeah, same. There's a lot of chicken. There's a lot of meat in there.
Oh my gosh, I want to try a bite of this cone. Oh, you're gonna like that.
Oh yeah. She messy, but she good.
It's so delicious. I think the PB&J one would also be really good if you want something more sweet. But I like that this is more on the spicy. We like the spicy stuff.
There's a nice seasoning on the outside. It's almost like a garlicky everything bagel seasoning.
I do also want to say when I say spicy, it's not gonna burn your mouth. It's not super spicy. It just has a little bit of a kick. So if you don't like super spicy stuff, I think you might still like this.
Even for the price, what was it, like $15?
15.
The quality matches the price, which is not something that you can say about a lot of theme park food, but
10 out of 10 for me.
yeah, same. You cannot come to Mead Hall without getting some mead. It's called Gobber's Mead. It's boysenberry, blackcurrant, vanilla with grains of paradise infusion.
Yum.
It smells so good. Oh, that's amazing.
Delicious.
It's really sweet.
Ooh. It's really sweet, but it's also tart and kind of fizzy too.
Yeah, it's got some fizz to it.
That's tasty.
I like that a lot.
We aren't trying food here today because this is what we got, but we did want to make sure we try this. Are you kidding me? That's so cool.
We just finished watching The Untrainable Dragon, and unfortunately there was no Toothless today.
No Toothless, but it was a really cool show. It was very good. I like that they do like live singing.
Yeah.
Like they're actually singing and everything. That puppet, so there's like the Untrainable Dragon. That puppet is massive, huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
And it looks so real.
Yeah. It literally looked like it was as detailed as like Toothless when we met him.
Yeah, and it was about 18 times the size. It was so big.
Yeah.
But then they also did really cool like projections on the walls that just added some really cool depths and effects and things. And yeah, it was a really good show.
I will say, if you have any sensitivity to fog effects,
Don't watch that show. There is a very much of fog. There's a lot. This is more like you feel like you're flying through the clouds, which is kind of the effect they're trying to do. So the entire stadium, like the whole theater, fills up with fog. So just as a heads up, if you do have a sensitivity to for that, this may not be the show for you. But if you don't, this is a fantastic show. I do highly recommend. The theming in here is so cute. It's kind of themed like a hatchery, kind of like the show. So this is also the store where you can do the little hatch your own dragon. So you get these little like eggs like this, and then you'll have these little plushy dragons. And one of them, it's kind of like a mystery thing, but they do a whole little thing at the register over there. It's very cute. I also adore all this sheep merch. Is so funny. You can get some cute little candies. I love all of the graphics on all of this. It's so fun. Little chocolate bars.
barf and belch. Does it taste like barf?
No, it tastes like milk and white chocolate.
Speaking of barf and belch and like all the dragons, if you go in that room where it has like the display of all the different dragons that you can adopt, make sure that you look up because they have little figurines of all of the dragons and all of the main characters and their dragons. Super, super cool. There's details like just make sure you look up. And of course, don't miss the sleeping night lights. Yes, that's what they're called, because they're a mix of night fury and a light fury night lights.
Not gonna lie, I really love these earrings. They're so cute, but I'm on the hunt for something different. Like, look how fun and colorful all this stuff is. It's so cute.
All right, I think the time has arrived for Mark Allen to give Dragon Racers Rally a try. It's 15 minutes, so I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
You're gonna
do it.
You're gonna sit this one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna probably see if I can wait in line with you though.
Okay, let's go. One thing I really appreciate about a lot of the outdoor queues here at Epic is that a lot of them are covered. A lot of them have water. This one even has fans. Like, they built this park for the heat. So this one kind of has the instructions for the ride a little bit, so you can kind of feel it out. And then if you want like a more adventurous ride, you can move your wings up and down, and you supposedly can. You don't have to. You can do basically a flip, but if you do nothing, you'll just glide around in circles.
How was it?
It's good. I don't know how they expect people to flip on that. Did I even get close?
No.
I don't think I did.
No.
It's fun. Honestly, I think you would have been okay on it. It's not that puke-inducing. I'd give it.
I don't think it was gonna be pukey. It's just I don't really like. I'm not a thrill person. I don't really like stuff.
Because the the circle is so big, it doesn't have that like spin effect like a Dumbo attraction. I wouldn't even put it in the same classification. I think we're done in Berk.
Yeah. Well, we're not done, but I think we're ready to move on to our next land.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Hiccup's wing gliders will open later. It says delayed now, so fingers crossed. Maybe later it will open, but it is also 3 o'clock, so we need to
keep going.
move on to the next land, which is
Ministry of Magic.
yeah.
Okay. Butterbeer Crepe.
Maybe. We made it to the Ministry of Magic, and by that I mean we've made it to Paris in 1927. So this land is actually themed off of the second Fantastic Beasts movie. We just recently watched them, and I would say you don't have to watch all 3, but I would at least watch the first 2, because the Paris scene happens in the second movie, which is what this is all themed after. You've got Le Cirque Arcanu, which is like the show. They also talk a little bit about like that circus in the movie and stuff. This one, it's a little bit different than your traditional Harry Potter, but it still has all that whimsical, magical feel that you get in the other Harry Potter lands.
The best way to describe this land is that it's very opulent. It's huge. Like, these buildings are, some of the tallest ones are like 70 feet tall. Like, they're huge.
They're very tall.
It's very immersive and beautiful, and yeah, it's just, it feels like you're in Paris.
It's very fun, but I think the first thing that we're doing here is we're gonna get another snack. This time we're gonna get a sweet treat that we did not get last time because they ran out, so fingers crossed they'll have it this time. Sirene. I believe that's how you say it. We actually ate here the last time that we were here, and it was really good, but we're mainly just here to get some treats. First up is the lavender lemonade. I love this beautiful purpley shade of purple. And it's really hot, so this just sounded super refreshing. Ooh, that's really good. Mark Allen, I think you're gonna like that. The lavender's like subtle, but it's not a super sweet tart lemonade. Wow, that's really refreshing.
I am an absolute fiend for lavender. So as soon as I saw this on the menu, I was like, we have to get this. It has lavender. Oh, that's delicious. It's so well balanced. You get the nice, like, florally notes of the lavender, and then the lemon, like the tartness of the lemon. Not that it's a crazy tart lemonade, it's just incredibly refreshing. I think this is a must on a really, really hot day. This is the Butterbeer Crepe, or as the French like to say, Bière au beurre. Close enough. I'm not gonna lie, this is $20. I hope it's worth every dollar that we spent on this thing. I've heard many great things. I've also heard that this is like the best way to consume butterbeer. So
good.
This is the best form of butterbeer. I mean this in the best way possible. It's like if you took one of like the butterscotch pudding like snack packs and put it in a crepe in the best way. I used to eat those, especially the butterbeer, or not the butterbeer, the butterscotch ones as a kid all the time. This like transported me back, like that Remy scene, the food critic goes like to his childhood. I had that with this. You try it.
Oh my God. I won't lie. I had very low expectations. That's so freaking good. Okay, yeah, I would say that is worth the $20. That's delicious.
Let's go take a peek in the sweet shop. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I'm obsessed with this butterbeer merch. I don't even know what this is. I think butterbeer jelly beans. That's fun. And these glasses. Love. It is just so beautiful in here.
Kind of looks like Cake Bake Shop a little bit.
Like even just like the plasterwork that they did on the ceiling, so gorgeous.
I love that they have a lot of specialty treats that are specific to here. And the packaging of all of them is so pretty. That looks like fun. So they're caramels. There's
butter, chocolate, and sea salt.
Yum.
That's fun.
I also love this little tin of biscuits. It's so cute. So it looks like you can also just get the caramels individually. So you could just get the butter caramels if you wanted to.
Or the chocolate or the sea salt.
Look how pretty.
I'm sorry.
Are they coffee?
It's coffee beans.
It's whole coffee beans. Chocolate hazelnut cream. I don't know. Might have to come back and get some.
We might have to get some of these.
I love these beautiful chocolate bars. I just love the packaging.
Yeah, the packaging
I don't even care about the sweets themselves. I just love the packaging that they come in. Actually, I just read what this one is. So it's blackberry and lavender flavored with popping candies. Wow.
All of this stuff sounds so good. They even have Kowalski merchandise. If you're familiar with the movies at all, Kowalski is like the main baker, and they even have merch in here to celebrate him. I wanted like everything in that sweet shop.
Maybe later we can stop by and pick up a few things.
I kind of need that coffee. If you know anything about me, I'm a huge coffee, but it has to be whole bean, and it's whole bean in there.
I want that chocolate bar. That looked so good.
The lavender one?
Yeah. That sounded like such fun flavors.
Yeah, we might have to get those on the way out or something.
So kind of tucked back in this little like corner, I guess. It's kind of off of the main little road. Is kind of like the evil area. So just like you have Nocturne Alley and Diagon Alley, this is kind of similar vibes. So things look a little more creepy and dirty, and like this building is like kind of crooked, and there's like stuff crumbling. It's kind of cool. So I like that they still have a little bit of that element in this lake too. And there's some spells back here. I think we mentioned earlier that we just bought a wand. We finally broke down and bought a wand, and didn't bring it today.
Should I try to convince Caleb to let me buy the wand that I want from Epic?
No, we don't have that much money.
Fine. There's even cute little demi-guys on this fountain.
I love how many fantastic beasts are in this land. We haven't even found them all yet. There's definitely more to find, but they are like hidden in the windows and in the architecture. You just kind of have to look around. We found the Moonshine bar, and we got our cocktail. This is called the Lobe Blaster. I will be honest, I cannot tell you what's in it because there was a whole bunch of stuff, but they said no pictures of the menu, so it's a mystery, but this is the Lobe Blaster. I need to mix that up. Hold, please. Try again. Oh. Wow, there's a lot of really interesting flavors in that. I'm very curious to see if Mark Allen likes it. I don't want to say it's minty. I think there's absinthe in this, I believe, but it almost has like a little bit of a minty, a little bit of a lemony flavor. It's more on the tart sweet side. It is very good though. All right, let's see what Marky thinks.
We did want to get Giggle Water because that's like from the movies, but they were all out. So the bartender said that this was his favorite one. It tastes like black licorice.
No, it does not. It's just minty. It has a mint taste. There is absinthe in it, and I don't know if you like absinthe. Well, that answers that. Sorry, kid. At least you got your Butterbeer Crepe.
It tastes like minty black licorice. No. I keep having it like, it's kind of a wave of flavors. Like there's a lot happening, and it just like, you kind of ride a roller coaster of flavors. And my general consensus is that this is not for me. Maybe it's for you. But it's minty, but I get like, there's like a licorice flavor in it.
Tell me, what are your names, huh?
Kayla.
Kayla? Enchanté.
Mark.
Mark, Kayla, Mark. It's nice to meet you both. What is your business in Paris? You're tourists, huh?
Just here visiting.
One machine thing that you're using
Yep.
for these no magiques use a lot of these. I see this there are a lot.
Yeah, I bet.
You are no magique,
No magic.
Today we are anyway.
It's not something you could choose to be one day, and that's another.
That's true.
Simply forgotten your wands, huh?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
This would never happen for one like me. It's just part of the job, of course. Trying going around without mine, huh?
That'd be
Oh.
really bad if you didn't
Yeah.
have yours.
Of course. What kind of blues would I get into, huh? Could go very old-fashioned, but this one has to go too long, huh?
Exactly.
Better with this than with these. What can we do, huh?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Good. Well, if you're not causing any trouble,
Nope.
you are good to be on your way, huh?
All right.
Of course, do not loiter for too long, because this is a government building, a place of work, not a playground for you Americans. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, you too.
Enjoy Paris.
Thanks. Throughout all of these worlds, you will find so many characters, and most of them are just free roaming.
Yeah, so that was an Auror. So an Auror is, think of them as like the magic police.
Yeah.
So they're the police type people for the wizarding world. So he's like, scoping out the troublemakers.
Yep.
Which, not us today because we don't have our wands.
No. I think I still want to go just look and I almost said meta.
Let's go show you some of the really beautiful wands that they have exclusively for this land.
It is worth noting, though, that they recently came out with Gen 2 wands. And the Gen 2 over, like, the Gen 1 wands that you're probably familiar with, the Gen 2 wands have vibration and light effects.
And there are certain spells that you can only do with the Gen 2 wands. However, there's only like 4 of them, and they're not the ones that are exclusive to this park. They're the same 4 wands that you can get over in the other parks, but those are the only ones that you can do like the special stuff with. All the other ones will do all of the normal spells.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind if you're like getting ready to purchase a wand.
Right.
Talk to the team members, and they'll be able to kind of tell you a little bit more of the difference. But let's go look at those wands.
Yeah. Baguettes magique, not magic baguettes. That's actually French for wand. So these 4 wands right here are the Gen 2 wands, and these are not necessarily exclusive to Epic Universe, but you can get these in what we like to call the legacy parks.
But you'll also notice, so these have like the haptics and the lights and all that stuff, and so they have a battery in them. So these handles are going to be a little bit thicker.
Correct. With the Gen 2 wands, you can also connect them to the app, so you can unlock like more spells. So the more magic you do, the more magic you unlock, essentially.
Let's look at some of these other wands. The ones here are really beautiful, and you can only get these here. So these ones are not character specific. These are just more like general. They do have the character specific wands from some of the characters. So like down here, you've got Queenie, you've got Credence, we've got Albus, which I wonder if this is his wand, like Fantastic Beast.
Or if it's the
elder one. I don't know. Now, I did already get a wand, and I got Newt Scamander's wand, and I love that. But if I were to get one from here, this is the one that I would get.
This one has like the mer people on it, the sirens.
It's really pretty.
This is the one that I really want. It's vine, and it is so like twisty and beautiful.
How much is it?
Cosme herself just barged in like she owns the place.
She does own the place.
Hi, Cosme. Hello. Can you tell me about the Ivy wand?
That is not the Ivy wand. That is the vine.
The vine wand. I'm sorry.
That is right. Yes, this is the vine. Now, of course, this here is often goes to a witch or wizard who perhaps sees the world a little differently than those around you.
Okay.
Yes. When you saw this, you saw the vine. And
Yeah.
You see these the inorganic and the organic together.
Yeah.
Most would say is not a match. Doesn't have one,
Yeah.
But together, it really is bound and beautiful.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
Different
Yes.
to the eye. To others, so this means you have a very good eye.
Okay. I mean, I'm married to her, so.
She's very beautiful.
Yes.
Look at you. I love the color, what you're wearing. The yellow. I love yellow and gold, of course. They're gorgeous. But yes, a very good one.
Okay.
I love this
Great.
one. Very good choice, sir.
Can we snap a photo together?
Oh, yes, I love a little portrait of me. I'll just be sure to get my good side. But here's the thing. All my sides are my good sides.
Oh, there you go.
Let's go. Enjoy your wand. Are you getting one?
I already have one.
Which one did you get?
I got Newt's wand. Newt
You stole someone
Scamander.
else's wand?
I did. I'm a little bit of a rebel.
You deserve your own. That is as unique as
I
you
know,
are.
I know.
I see that there are some with very clever names over there. You want something just as beautiful as you are. Your wand is an
Yes.
extension of your arm.
It's true.
Why would you walk
It's
around
true.
with somebody else's wand? First of all, you should give it back. I'm sure Newt is looking
He's
for it.
probably missing it.
Yes.
Maybe that's why all the.
But I will not let the aura know.
Okay,
No.
deal.
Yes.
I already told him I forgot my wand today, so.
Yes. All right, wait. Enjoy your time.
Thank you. That was so fun.
Again, with the characters, like even just in the shop,
That was great.
the entertainment here at Epic is epic.
Are you getting that wand
Yeah.
so we can do a couple spells?
Yes.
Okay.
Even look at the
That was so fun. Are you so excited?
look at the floor. Like,
What?
There's just like, what? Are you kidding me?
Mark Allen really is easily impressed.
Opulent. Opulent.
Okay, I think you need to do a spell. It looks like there's one right here that you could do.
Lumos Maxima. Lumos Maxima. Lumos Maxima.
Do it faster.
Lumos Maxima. Lumos Maxima. There it goes. Oh, all the wands lit up. This would be a really cool spell to do at night. I did it. I need to go. There's one over here.
Oh, there's more spells. Okay.
This one, because it like your fingers kind of just curl around it. It like, and there's a nice spot for your thumb. Like you get a good grip on it, which is really nice.
Okay.
Revelio. Nope, I'm not good at this. There he goes. Oh my gosh. Thank you for letting me get my wand.
You're welcome.
There's some really, if you have a wand, make sure that you bring it when you come to Epic because there are some.
Don't be like us and forget it,
Yeah.
and then you have to buy a new one.
It's fine. They do take annual pass holder discount, so.
There you go. Okay, where's next? We're gonna need to go do another one.
Let's go see if there's some dark spells.
Oh man, we're gonna be a naughty wizard. Oh, wow.
It's the Sorcerer's Stone.
Whoa.
This is Nicholas Flamello's house. He created the Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay, I think we're going to head into what I think is a shop, but I just want to say that drink that I had, that was strong. I am like, Mark Allen didn't drink any of it. I drank the whole thing and I am feeling it and I am very like, whew. So be warned, that one packs a punch. But I think I found another shop and I really want to go in this shop. So we're going to go look in there.
This store really feels like it's 1920s. Kayla, these are so pretty. You were just talking the other day how you wanted new pajamas.
I don't need jammies like that.
Oh. That's fine. Revelio. Did I do it? I don't think it worked.
Try again.
Revelio.
I think I did it. Okay.
There you go. So now you got your next one. Look, you did it.
I'm still doing it. Woo! Magic.
Let's head into Tour and Flu.
Got some mystery pins. Oh, look, it has Higgledy. These are cool. There were some other really cool pins. There was another set of mystery pins. I want to show you those ones. Those ones were fun. They were like time turners. So these are in like a little fun box. So they have all these different time turners, and then the chaser of this one, I wonder if that's actually a pin or if it's, I don't know. But it's like the one from the Harry Potter movies. That's kind of cool. So that's actually the exit gift shop for Battle at the Ministry. I heard a team member saying something about maybe there might be a section of the queue that we could go through. So we're gonna go
ask because I'm just curious if we can do it. I would like to, but
we shall see.
Okay, so we can go in the atrium. We can't go any further, is what it sounded like, correct?
Yeah, basically the big room right through the flue, which I'm okay with it because that's the part that I wanted to see.
Right. So it looks like you just have to go in there and then basically they'll send you right back out. So I'm sad that we aren't getting to do the actual ride, but I guess that just means that
we gotta come back.
We gotta come back.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh my gosh, they got rid of all the chains. Whoa. This is so cool. Mark Allen's just speechless again. Are you gonna cry?
I might. I have no words.
So no ride today, but I was really appreciative that you could at least do like the Flu Network and go in that big atrium, because truly those are like the most wow things about that queue.
And we do have, like, if you want to see the queue, make sure again that you go watch our little podcast style video that we did, because we did get to do even more of the queue. And there's like 2 more rooms that are really, really cool. Like they take you through Umbridge's office, and the queue for that just keeps going and going and going. And there's just so much detail.
But now I think it's time for dinner, because I am hungry for some like food. So we're gonna go to this restaurant that everyone's been talking about, and it looks really good, and it's a really beautiful restaurant. Like, it's not beautiful like the cafe, but it is like, it's a really cool restaurant. So time to go get some dinner.
This is so cool.
Wow. Are you kidding me right now?
Welcome to quite possibly the coolest restaurant in any theme park in the world, Pizza Moon. This is not based on any IP. It's just something that Universal creative masterminds came up with, and I am changed. This place is amazing. This is in Celestial Park and featuring what's called the Celestial Spritz. This is, you can get it from like the freestyle machines. So the Celestial Spritz, they also have Celestial Spritz Zero, is exclusive to Celestial Park. I know that they have it here at Pizza Moon. I believe they also have it at the Oak and Star Tavern and maybe a couple of other locations, but let's give it a go. Oh, it's fruity. It's very refreshing. It almost tastes like grapefruit, maybe? Yeah, it's kind of grapefruity. It's good. Very refreshing.
My mic is dying, so I'm using Mark Allen's, but I've heard good things about this. Also, this restaurant, this is kind of a niche thing, but if you've ever seen the movie Hugo with like the little kids, and then there's like the actress who, they did this like moon movie, and it was like really old vintage whatever, and they had sets that looked a lot like this. That's what this restaurant reminds me of. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments, because I know that's like super niche, but that's exactly what it reminds me of. Yeah, it honestly doesn't taste super soda-y. It very much tastes like grapefruit. I definitely think it's a grapefruit flavor. It's not super bitter, though. It is still sweet like a soda, but I don't know. It's kind of fun and interesting and different.
I don't remember the name of this pizza. It's wild mushroom.
It's the mushroom one.
It's the mushroom pizza. It has truffle oil?
It has truffle and cheese. Lots of cheese. Garlic.
It sounds really good. I will preface, they are not able to modify any of the pizzas. So at this time at least. If you do have an allergy or something, I believe there's like an allergy note section or something. They might be able to accommodate if you do have a food allergy. So just know that. But let's give this a go. I'm about to lose the mushroom. It's so good. Obviously, you have to like mushrooms. The garlic is really nice. The cheese is great. The crust is really good. It's a great pizza. Probably one of the better theme park pizzas. It beats Connections for sure at Epcot.
My turn. Ooh. And we absolutely had to get dessert because they have this brownie pie thing. It has Nutella and toasted marshmallows and Oreos. It's warm. Y'all, we'll see if oh, that's what the spoon's for. Oh, ooey gooey. This looks so good. Oh my god. Wow. Bark Island is gonna freak out. That is the most perfect ooey gooey meltiest brownie. Wow, no notes. Get that. Come and get that. That's so good.
It's like a s'mores without the graham crackers. Oh, this is such a big bite.
I told you.
Yep. No notes. This is so good. It's like, so the crust is like brownie. Then you have Nutella, Oreos, and marshmallows. It's so good. The Nutella gives it like a nice gooey because it's kind of melty. It's so good. Yep.
Oh man, I am so full now.
Yeah,
That was
a lot of food.
delicious. That was so yummy, honestly, like all of that. I will definitely be back at that restaurant.
We've got good news and bad news. Good news, Hiccup swing gliders just came back up. Bad news, it's a 70-minute wait.
And we have exactly an hour and 20 minutes left until the park closes. So I think we wanted to do Stardust Racers
At night.
but I think we're gonna go and do Hiccups, and who knows, maybe the line won't actually be 70 minutes and maybe we can run on to Stardust right before park close.
That's the goal.
But Hiccups, we have done Stardust, we have not done Hiccups, and so I think that's why we're gonna try and prioritize Hiccups, because everyone says that that's like their favorite ride.
We've heard great things about it, and honestly, it does look like a fun ride. And the nice thing is, like, it kind of takes you on a little tour of Berk.
Even better, it is golden hour, so we get to go walk around Berk
my gosh.
during golden hour. It's gonna be beautiful.
The way the colors change throughout the day in this whole park is beautiful. Like, look at the portal right now during golden hour. Like, are you kidding me?
Stunning, beautiful, obsessed. I love it.
We didn't even go into Dark Universe or Super Nintendo, and we probably won't make it over there before the park closes, but you know what? That's okay.
We spent a lot of time in those lands when we were here last time, so I think it's kind of, these were the two lands that we really wanted to do today, and so it is what it is.
Well,
oh my
and
gosh,
honestly,
look how beautiful.
If anything, this just goes to show that this is not a one-day park. I'm all sweaty and out of breath now.
That was so fun. So fun. Oh my gosh, we turned red. So Hiccup Swing Gliders, that's what it's called, Hiccup Swing Gliders?
Yeah.
Yeah. People have said that it is like baby Hagrid's, and I would say that's a very accurate way to describe it. There's no big drop. Like, there's not like a big drop like there is in Hagrid's, but it does have some of that like storytelling.
Yeah, and honestly, we didn't know whether to writing it better in the daytime versus the nighttime, but there are some really, really fun lighting effects.
I personally do think it would be better in the daytime, but the nighttime lighting effects are super fun.
Yeah, it's such a fun coaster, and honestly, it's a little bit more intense than like something like Slinky Dog, but it's not as intense as Hagrid's.
It's very
in between.
Smooth. Yeah, it's very smooth, very family friendly. I think if you have kids who obviously are meet the height requirement, then I think they would love it. But now we're in line for Stardust Racers because we wanted to hit this at night. We made it in like 5 minutes before the park closed. So
yeah. So the really cool thing about this ride is at night the track is not illuminated. Only the trains are. So it will kind of look like a comet. That's kind of the whole thing. Is it's supposed to look like a comet.
We're at the lockers, so we got to put you away because no filming on this ride. But we'll tell you all about it after. That was insane. Oh my gosh, that was so freaking cool.
Right at night, if you can. Daytime is still definitely fun too, but like, man, nighttime.
It's just like magical. Like, it's just magical. It's so cool.
Wow. Look how beautiful those fountains are at night.
What? 3 minutes. What are you doing for the next one? We advance to the next one? I'm waiting.
We did green track that time, so we've done green and yellow. They're honestly not that drastically different.
The biggest difference is that the yellow track cars go just slightly ahead of the green ones. So if you're towards the front on yellow, you're not going to see the other coaster car as easily.
As easily, at least without craning your neck.
Which, don't do that on a roller coaster. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, you'll get so motion sick if you try to do that.
But that was so fun. Even just so the celestial spin where you go around each other. The green goes upside down first, whereas yellow is right side up first. And it's just you almost feel like you zoom up that and you almost go in slow motion. Yeah. Or it feels like it anyway.
It's incredible. But even at night, it's so cool. But we met a very, very kind person. You know who you are if you're watching. But he was telling us that the music is different from the daytime than it is the nighttime. So it was, and it's so cool. But
daytime it was more dramatic, whereas nighttime it was kind of more
spacey.
Yeah, so cool. I think we're gonna take one quick little peek into Dark Universe at night. We're not gonna do much over here. I just want to go see it at night because spooky. Yeah.
Yeah. Right here, there's an echo.
What?
Stand right here.
I am standing right here.
Talk. Do you hear it?
No, not really. I mean...
Echo.
Oh.
Echo.
Yeah, I kind of hear that. That's funny.
So that's super fun. Basically, if you stand right, so Monsters Unchained entrance is right there. If you stand right on that little hexagon right there and talk, it has a little echo effect because it basically bounces off this wall but over here. Super, super fun.
That's freaking cool, man.
Well, that was freaking cool.
That was so cool.
Oh my goodness. Look at Constellation Carousel all lit up.
It's so beautiful.
And even there's all sorts of lights in the ground. Oh, they chase around.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Look at Pizza Moon.
That's so funny.
The lighting that they've done in this park is actually insane. We never went in there today, but there's the Nintendo portal at night. Again, the lighting. This is a nighttime park, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
Wow, what a magically epic day.
This park is it just leaves me speechless.
I have not been able to get this park out of my mind since the last time we came, and I feel like today was an even better day. And it's an amazing park. I think today kind of solidified that this is a more than one day park. I think if you're here for one day and you just want to ride the rides and leave, I think you could do that.
Yeah.
But I think you miss so much that this park has to offer. We didn't ride any rides until the very, very, very end of the day. And there was so much that we did, but there was even still so much that we still want to come back and do.
Yeah, we talked to like several characters. We did a lot more food today than we did in our past, which the food here is absolutely incredible. There's so much detail to experience and look at in this park. There's every
This music is so dramatic.
Every land has some sort of interactiveness. You may have to purchase something to be able to partake in some of that interactive stuff. For example, like the wands in Ministry of Magic, the power-up bands in Super Nintendo. But Isle of Berk even had just a lot of like wheels that you could turn, and there's so much detail and interactive stuff. Like you could just spend a day doing all of that.
Yeah, I honestly I love this park. I think this is a fantastic addition to the Orlando theme park scape, and I love it. I love it so much. It's such a good park, and I think it is very appropriately hyped. I know a lot of times you'll see stuff and you're like, is it really that good? And it really is that good. And anybody that, like any of our friends that we have talked to, they're like, no, it really is that good. Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed following along in this very fun, chaotic, Epic Universe vlog. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Normally we do Disney content, but we do some Universal in there too. And that is all we have for you guys today.
Now go create your ever after. And go watch our podcast after this one.